How's it going? Welcome back to another great video here with the majestic host, the mad one, the one who is literally slowly losing his insanity because we've got so many good games to play. That's right. Today we are going to take a look at Tekken 8. I always played that furry little pussycat, the one with the big pussy, you know? I just love that character, the big pussycat.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Making fun of furries at this point is just a meme done to death. But I gotta say, back when I was a kid, I didn't even think, you know, that was cringe or something, playing as a goddamn cool, like a giant man cat.
What the fur is going on?
What the fur is going on?
What the fur is going on?
Now, in retrospect, I've come to realize the pure sin that I committed because, yes, that was my favorite character. But now, anytime I see a character that's a humanoid mixed with an animal, it just makes me want to go into the back room and just drink gallons and gallons of bleach. So today I am going to be giving you my quick review of Tekken 8. This is the Tekken 8 game review, and I've played, you know, quite a big chunk of this game. I haven't finished it, of course, because that would be impossible, but I have played a massive amount of this game, and I've got all of my notes here to basically give you the positives and the negatives. That's how I like to do all of my reviews. If you are new here, that's just what I like to do. I don't give you a bullshit number at the end of the video because it tells you nothing. You know, we all have our own different perspectives and we all have our own different likes and dislikes, okay? I don't like this idea that a game review or a review of anything when it comes to media is like this final opinion, okay? They are just simple opinions. Just because we say it's a review, don't be fooled, okay? It's just an opinion, okay? I don't know why people think, oh, it's official now. He said this, the magic words of God has given this game an 8 out of 10. Therefore, it's an 8 out of 10 for absolutely everyone. No, it doesn't fucking work like that, okay? I'm just so done with the kind of, the game review space, okay? If you think it's a good game, that's fine. Enjoy what you want. I'm just giving you my opinion. And if you are new to the channel, which is highly likely, do consider subscribing. It only takes 2 seconds of your time, but it means absolutely everything to me. I wake up every day, and you know what's on my mind? YouTube. And then I wake up the next day, do you know what's on my mind? YouTube. Because if you're in this fucking game, you are addicted to this shit. This is your life. And believe me, it does get tiresome. So seeing your support actually motivates me to keep going. Otherwise, I might as well just jump out of this window. I absolutely love this channel. I love the fact that this is now like officially a job for me. And I just love this community that we're building and all that stuff. But a little bit of wisdom for you guys out there. If you ever think about starting a YouTube channel, just don't. And for final quick shitting, because this is not a paid review, do not worry. I do just humbly ask that you go to Spotify and check out my music that I create. If you like the soundtrack of Cyberpunk 2077, then you will like what I'm doing, so give it a listen. So now let's get into the positives and the negatives of this Tekken 8 review, and I do hope you enjoy. So the first one that I've got here is the fact that the single player is pretty fleshed out at this point. I know a lot of people don't play fighting games for the single player mode, but some people absolutely do, and they really follow the storyline and they care about that. Okay, so fair enough. But be rest assured, because this one has actually got 2 single player campaign modes to some degree. So you have the main campaign mode called The Dark Awakens, which continues the storyline of Tekken, and like I said, it has been a long time since we got a Tekken game. A lot of the fighting game genre feels very repetitive at this point. You know, we're getting a lot of Mortal Kombat and stuff like that, and at this point they all do feel very much the same. Street Fighter did innovate a little bit last time, which I was really happy about, and I think Tekken is finally innovating as well, a little bit. Maybe not to the same degree as Street Fighter, but it is doing a good job, much better than Mortal Kombat if you ask me, but they're all good games. But also with Tekken 8, you get a separate single player mode with Arcade Quest, and this is a pretty cool idea, so that's why I'm giving it a positive here. Believe it or not, with Arcade Quest, you actually go into the meta and you actually are playing Tekken as an arcade game, which is super cool. And I like the fact that you can customize your own little kind of Nintendo Mii character, which is quite funny. And then you go and challenge different people, and it's a very different graphical style compared to the actual Tekken 8 base game. So it's this very meta, weird single player option where you're actually in-game going to arcades, challenging other players. And if you've ever come to Japan, because that's where I live now, we still have a thriving arcade community, and you still get, people doing old school, like Tekken tournaments and stuff like that, which is really nice to see. So it's nice to kind of get that feeling back again, that old school feeling. If you're an old school player, then I think you will definitely like this approach, but I just wish they double down on the idea a little bit more, because it is only single player. I think if they made that like a hub area and you can actually interact with other multiplayer people in this kind of me character that you create, this character customization that you go through, and then you can actually interact with other people in the real world through this little hub kind of meta narrative of playing arcade and challenging each other and getting XP and rewards and stuff like that. I feel like they really missed an opportunity here, but I like the idea and I hope they expand on it in the future. I'm disabled. My name Jeff Sanders. Another positive is the graphics. Graphics are shiny, as always, because it's 2024. Gotta have those shiny Unreal graphics. Whoa! I like arcade games, cause I'm a redneck hillbilly from the West. Excuse me, I've been playing this game for too long, it's slowly making my brain deteriorate. So, some new gameplay mechanics we have this time around. So, that's cool, I think. It's pretty nice. We have Rage Mode, or shall I say, Heat State, because we had that kind of Rage edition before. That's actually been altered this time around, which maybe old school fans will not like. Basically, what this does is it makes your character pretty badass, okay? It gives you a buff in combat. Basically, you can take more hits and you deal greater damage, all that kind of stuff. It's a limited, booster, but it is nice because you are playing much more tactically. I think it's just a new element to add to the gameplay of Tekken. Tekken being a very tactical game, where you are on the edge of your seat, you can be really low health but then make a massive comeback.
Brilliantly timed.
Not just that, he's gonna get the wall damage here.
Yep.
Standing 2, Savage Sword.
So much damage on that.
But Super Kuma needs one hit here. He needs one hit. If he gets one hit here, it's gonna, oh my gosh.
If he gets one hit here, it's party time. Oh.
It's party time and Chikarin's invited. Oh, here it is.
Oh, here we go. Why did you say that, Mark?
I want to see parties, man.
Oh my God, look at the health.
And the demon, let's go.
I can't believe what we're seeing. And look at the life bar. Oh my goodness.
He probably has a sliver, right?
He might have a sliver.
What? Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Let's go.
Oh,
We get 32 characters on release, and then we have some added new characters, and we get 16 stages, and I'm going to talk about that a little bit more. And of course, it's a fighting game, so you bet your ass, okay, there's going to be some paid characters for future, DLCs and stuff like that. That's just how it works at this point. You don't get the full package on release, because modern gaming. Let's take it back a little bit in this Tekken 8 review, and let's discuss some more gameplay mechanics, shall we? Now we have a new recovery gameplay system. Again, it seems like every fucking game loves this shit now, which is a little bit annoying. Ever since Bloodborne and now Liza P, Elden Ring, it's not just Souls-like games, it's pretty much in everything, where you have to play aggressively because we have a recovery-based system where if you're blocking, attacks and playing defensively, you will get owned. So pretty much you have to be aggressive, because when you lose some of your health, you can get it back by being aggressive, by actually, pulling off some nice combos, by making sure you're not getting hit, all that kind of stuff. So it does make the fights, I guess, for this type of experience, it's nice, because it does make the fights feel more fast-paced, and you can't play that much defensively, because you've got to be able to, get these combos and stuff like that to actually get some of your health back, which is nice, but it's just a little bit, I don't know, we're seeing it in every single game now. I hope you are enjoying this Tekken 8 review, and let's quickly end on something that I do feel has been, you know, improved a lot since the last entry, and that is the arena destruction and the arena interaction and stuff like that. I still think they should go more balls to the walls. I just think they really need to innovate the arena combat, make it a giant play space. So, you know, it's usually like this, but if they just expanded it and actually there are multiple levels in the same arena and you just, you know, keep going right to left or left to right and it changes up, that would be pretty cool to see. But what they have done instead is made it way more destructible, and the fact that there are different stages to the arenas now, which is nice to see, and you can interact more with the environment, which is also fun. So they did definitely level up that, but I still don't think this feels like a true next-gen Tekken experience. I just wish they, you know, kind of doubled down on that and made it feel a little bit more spectacular, but it is still nice. It does, you know, change the gameplay up a little bit, and I just think there isn't enough arenas to keep it feeling fresh. I hope they add more. So should you buy Tekken 8? Is Tekken 8 worth it or not? That is the question I hope to answer today. I do hope you did enjoy this Tekken 8 review. So let's quickly wrap up. Is Tekken 8 worth it? So I don't think they've innovated enough at this point, but there is some nice new additions to gameplay mechanics, which is actually more important than the visual upgrades. You can interact more now with the environment and stuff like that, which I do feel is a big plus. Also, what I do like is, you know, these types of fighting experiences is always about customization, cosmetics, and making your character and fighter look like a goddamn wizard. A wizard, Annie, yes, a wizard. And I do feel like they did a good job of that because there is a lot of customization here. You can actually tweak and customize everything down to your little pantyhose, which is nice to see. But I just think as a fighting game, they could have done a little bit more, but it is a good addition. If you are a fan of the formula, why mess with the formula? And yeah, I can understand and respect that. You will enjoy this game if you are a massive fan. If you're not a massive die-hard fan of fighting games in general like me, then this isn't, you know, a massive new addition that changes the formula, but it is a nice update on an already good formula. So that is my review of Tekken 8. They've added new additions. It's pretty cool, and I like the fact that with the heat state and, you know, the rage mode, they have been tweaked, and this new addition of a heat state makes the game more aggressive, especially with the recovery based mechanic. So it does add to the aggression of a fight, and it just makes it more tense, which obviously is a good thing. But at the same time, do we really need that mechanic in every game? I don't know. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. I do hope you enjoyed this Tekken 8 review, and I'll be seeing you in the next video. This was a quick one because there isn't a lot to be said, to be honest, about this type of game, but I do hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.